The charts are deceptive, and it seems that the majority of individuals are being ensnared by this ploy. The whales are mocking you and continuously amassing more resources. Do not be deceived. This video is of utmost urgency. Let us not delay and immediately address the reality at hand. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Bitcoin ETS recently had a notable increase of $49 million in funds being invested, which is the 13th consecutive day of positive growth. This continuous series of inflows is significant, indicating a high level of optimistic attitude that we have not seen in a long time. There is a noticeable excitement in the community, with many viewing this phenomena as a preparation for a bullish market. However, for what specific purpose are they preparing? A viral image with a chart has gained significant popularity on Twitter, indicating that we are on the verge of a substantial upward trend in the market. The picture is accompanied with a caption that states, "The meaning is readily apparent, requiring only a display of patience." Indeed, the originator of this photo is correct. An important aspect that often escapes our attention is that, hardly a month ago, we saw a Bitcoin halving event. Historically, these events have served as the triggers for significant periods of upward market trends. Nevertheless, the effect is not instantaneous. The market requires a period of time to stabilize after the initial speculation generated by news. An event of great importance generates immense enthusiasm and conjecture, resulting in unpredictable market dynamics as a large number of individuals get engaged. The increased level of exercise might mask the positive effect of the halves. After the market experiences a decrease in activity and the excitement diminishes, the actual consequences of the halving become apparent. Following the halving event in July 2016, the price of Bitcoin remained pretty steady at first, but then saw a significant increase from around $650 to almost $20,000 by December 2017. After the May 2020 halving, the price of Bitcoin remained stable at about $9,000 for a period of time, but then saw a rapid increase to beyond $60,000 by April 2021. These historical instances demonstrate that while the immediate consequences of a halving may seem unimpressive, the true positive effect often occurs after the market stabilizes. However, here is where the situation becomes peculiar. Given the well-established correlation between Shiba Inu and Bitcoin, this revelation is expected to have a very positive impact on the value of Shiba Inu. Contrary to expectations, the current situation is in fact the complete reverse. Cryptocurrency trader and researcher Ali Martinez has released data indicating a significant volume of Shiba Inu has been moved to various crypto trading platforms. Furthermore, it is evident that this typically indicates their intention to engage in a transaction for the purpose of selling. Based to the figure provided by the researcher, the total supply of Shiba Inu on cryptocurrency exchanges rose from over $144 trillion to over 147.5 trillion coins between May 14th and May 29th. Over $4 trillion worth of Shiba Inu, equivalent to approximately $103 million, was transferred to exchanges. May 29th saw a significant increase in the price of Shiba Inu, as it surged by an impressive 21% in a matter of days. Nevertheless, this surge was then followed by an 8% decline, most likely attributable to the significant liquidation of assets. The price had a retreat in two distinct declines. The first decline in Shiba Inu's value was 8.8%, which was then followed by a temporary recovery before a further fall that caused an additional 7% drop in price. This data prompts us to question the motives behind individuals selling their assets despite the market conditions being quite optimistic. The consecutive influx of Bitcoin over 13 days is significant, indicating that the anticipated effects of the Bitcoin halving event are now likely to be seen. The Shiba Inu cryptocurrency is poised to significantly profit from these advancements. What is the reason for the current selling activity? It is nonsensical. Here is the perspective of several individuals on the real events that transpired. The recent surge in the price of Shiba Inu, which occurred a few days ago, motivated individuals to engage in selling activities. It is a well-recognized strategy for several investors, since they all want to secure a portion of their earnings. When there is an abrupt surge in prices, it is customary for investors to take advantage of the situation and liquidate their investments to actualize their profits. This behavior is characteristic of the market. When prices see rapid increases, several traders engage in selling to secure their gains from the ascent prior to any prospective decline. Therefore, it is quite unlikely that the favorable news about Bitcoin is related to it. However, it simply involves individuals selling their Shiba Inu in order to take advantage of the current surge in prices. The selling pressure is the primary cause of the following decline in the price of Shiba Inu. However, this is the point at which the situation becomes really intriguing. In the last 24 hours, there has been a noticeable increase in the number of large-scale Shiba Inu withdrawals from centralized exchanges. This phenomenon is particularly seen among cetaceans known as whales. Today, the crypto surveillance account Look On-Chain brought attention to the actions of a notable Shiba Inu investor with a large amount of cryptocurrency. The investor withdrew around 58 billion Shiba Inu coins from the Binance exchange. Simultaneously, a different whale conducted a transfer of more than 445 billion Shiba Inu tokens from the American cryptocurrency exchange Robinhood to a personal wallet. In all, large investors have withdrawn more than 500 billion Shiba Inu tokens from cryptocurrency exchanges in the last 24 hours, amounting to a value of over $13 million. What is intriguing? Their behavior is contrary to the prevailing norm. Now the issue arises. Whoever should you place your confidence in? The Shiba Inu whales, who constitute the bulk of investors. Trusting the majority is logical, since their aggregate acts represent a wide agreement. When a large number of investors choose to sell, it usually signifies a shared opinion or response to market circumstances. This collective behavior often indicates a prevailing pattern that is widely accepted. Conversely, placing faith in whales may be more prudent since these substantial investors often possess more knowledge, assets, and expertise. Their substantial actions may indicate strategic judgments rooted on profound insights or long-term strategies. If whales are transferring significant quantities of Shiba Inu from exchanges, it may reflect their belief in future price appreciation, indicating that they are getting ready for a possible surge rather than a sell-off. Whom do you place your confidence in? The majority may be motivated by short-term gains, while the few may have a more calculated, long-term outlook. It is a difficult decision, and it ultimately relies on your investing philosophy and willingness to take risks. However, this is the point at which everything begins to become clear and understandable. It seems that most individuals are capitalizing on their gains from the recent surge in the price of Shiba Inu that occurred a few days ago. Simultaneously, the large investors are purchasing and amassing further quantities of Shiba Inu in anticipation of a more extensive upward trend in the market. Recall the really optimistic Bitcoin news. Are you referring to the consecutive occurrence of millions of dollars being invested over a period of 13 days, as well as the anticipated consequences of the Bitcoin halving? The whales seem to be preparing for it. While most investors prioritize achieving short-term gains, whales seem to be engaging in a more strategic, long-term approach. They possess a broad perspective and are strategically aligning themselves in anticipation of a substantial market transformation. This is logical since whales often possess more resources and superior intelligence, enabling them to plan for long-term benefits rather than immediate profits. Their behavior indicates a strong belief in an upcoming period of rising stock prices, influenced by variables such as the Bitcoin halving and continuous investments into Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. While some investors are seeking immediate gains, the large-scale investors are probably getting ready for a more substantial market shift. The contrasting viewpoints between immediate profits and long-term planning in the cryptocurrency market highlight the different strategies used by investors. It also emphasizes the need of observing the behavior of knowledgeable and experienced investors, as they may often provide valuable insights into future market trends. However, it is important to note that this should not be seen as financial advice. It is recommended that you do your own research. However, it is not the whole of the situation. Upon analyzing the Shiba Inu and exchange indicators from a wider perspective, we see a discernible pattern that has persisted in recent months. The quantity of Shiba Inu held in centralized exchanges has been decreasing. Based on statistics from CryptoQuant, there has been a continuous decline in the supply of Shiba Inu on exchanges over the last 10 months. This indicates a growing scarcity of the cryptocurrency, which might result in an increase in its value if demand continues. The supply of Shiba Inu on the market reached its highest point in March 2022, reaching 191 trillion, but has subsequently declined to about 150 trillion. The data suggests that the present surge of Shiba Inu has declined to about 150 trillion. It is probable that the bulk of holders engaging in selling is only a temporary hindrance. As the total amount of Shiba Inu available on exchanges diminishes, the level of scarcity rises, which usually results in higher pricing as long as there is a sufficient demand. This pattern confirms the notion that the current selling is a momentary fluctuation, while the long-term perspective remains optimistic. The whales who are amassing Shiba Inu tokens are likely speculating that the limited supply of these tokens will result in increased value in the future. This further supports the idea that they anticipate a larger and more profitable outcome. However, what is your viewpoint on such matter? Please leave a comment below. I am really interested in reading your perspective.